Hey there, Rocketeers. It is Charlie Rocket. Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday, and I am finally back home after being at my parents' house with my family for Hurricane Florence, which didn't do that much, but I am happy to be at home. It was 4 days at my parents' house. It is still pretty rainy and windy, and that fall weather has really come. It's starting to come at least now, but I am not a weather person, so that is not what I'm here to talk about. I am here because it is Monday, and I am bringing you your motivation for Monday. Now, yesterday I had some thoughts for Sunday, and kind of talked a little bit about what you can do to be your ideal self. What does your ideal self look like? How can you get there? Who is preventing you? What is preventing you from becoming that ideal person you want to be? Cut it out, cut it off. Become that person today. What is stopping you from doing it today? And so today on Monday, I'm kind of branching off from that and talking about dwelling on issues. And so as a lot of you guys know, I have social anxiety, and I have for as long as I can remember. Like elementary school, my parents were pushing me to make new friends, and they're saying, talk to these people, and they're putting me in so many activities so that I can make friends. And growing up, a lot of people were very attracted to me, they would come to me and want to be my friend, especially in elementary school. Kids want to be friends with other kids. Kids would come up to me and want to talk to me, and I was kind of like, nah, no thanks. I don't need friends because that's too much. I don't really want to talk. At least with my family, I knew they would they're like a solid thing. Like if I say something weird, my family has to still like me. I'm super blessed to have a family that is that way. I feel like no matter what, they are always going to be there for me. But I still have some social anxiety talking to them, just because that is the idea of social anxiety. Anywho, if you haven't social anxiety, or if you know somebody who has social anxiety, most likely you know that a big part of that is dwelling on things from your past that may have been embarrassing. You might have said or done something that feels like now that person thinks I'm stupid, now that person thinks I'm crazy, now I have to dwell on this forever because I'm embarrassed. And it could be things that we've talked out with people. It can be things that we've moved past or we've grown from, but we are still going to stay up at night and go over a list of random things that happened to us 12 years ago, and why we are weird because of it. Now, how can we become better people if we are dwelling on mistakes from the past or things from the past that don't even matter? That is the question, and it is very hard to end that cycle. Especially as somebody who has social anxiety or other anxiety or anything that makes you just think like you are less than, depression, anything like that. It is hard to battle thoughts. Thoughts are things that we are constantly struggling with. Self-confidence, things like that. These are struggles, day-to-day struggles that we have as people. So I am telling you, as an outside person looking at somebody who is dealing with that, to be patient and to also maybe help and encourage. But as somebody actually dealing with it, I am telling you that you are not alone, but also that we have to stop dwelling on things that are in our past. We are trying to grow from that. Who is that ideal person you want to be? I am sure you do not want to be the person who is dwelling on the past, dwelling on things that happened in middle school. I was at a middle school dance and this happened and now I'm embarrassed. I remember, I am just now getting over something embarrassing that happened to me at a middle school dance, and it was that I had said something really weird. And how I know that I am just now getting over it is because this is the first time ever I haven't been able to remember the exact words that I said that made me feel like a big loser. So, and I used to think about it all the time. The people involved aren't even people in my life anymore. They're not people I want in my life anymore. And I'm still thinking about it like, look at this lame over here trying to be cool, and it doesn't work. I wasn't even trying to be cool. I think I was just trying to exist, and I felt like I didn't do it properly. But yeah, we cannot dwell on the past. I've had experiences recently happen with me that made me feel like over the past couple of years, like I've had so many experiences that made me feel like I was doing something wrong. I felt like I was the reason like people were driven away from me, or why people didn't want to be my friend anymore. Or then I start feeling like, does anyone want to be my friend anymore? All these people probably don't even want to hang out with me because what exactly? I don't even have real reasons for it. And the person I want to be is somebody who is way more self-confident. And that is an issue that I work on every day, or try to work on every day. And what is included in that is letting go of all of those negative feelings. There have been times I have hung out with friends and it was like amazing. Like, we had so much fun, we're doing all this stuff, and then one thing will happen and I will feel like I destroyed the whole day. And that is not what I want to hold on to anymore. I don't want to hold on to guilt and hurt and thoughts that maybe I am ruining friendships and relationships based on like nothing. There's nothing there to support that, you know? And I actually was talking to a friend just the other day about self-confidence, about not looking at what other people have and comparing it to yourself. And I was talking to her and talking about how in society these days it's really hard for women because we are constantly compared, and because of that we're constantly comparing ourselves to other women, and that creates tension between other women. So people always talk about catfights, and they always talk about how women are like this, we're so catty, and we talk about each other and this, that, and the other. And we've been conditioned to do that by society because we are constantly being compared. And luckily in 2018, we are trying to go against the grain. We are trying to go against that, and we are trying to support each other and remind each other that we can build each other up, and women can support other women, and women can be there for other women. And I can see you over there shining and being amazing and being you and being confident in your body and your skin. And I don't have to look like you. I don't have to be in the same place as you. I don't have to be as put together as you for me to also shine, you know? And that's a big issue that we are constantly dealing with, because society has constantly told us that we have to look like this, be like this, and there's no winning for women. You know, there's no winning at all, because if you're too conservative, then you are like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants somebody who's too stuck up and somebody who is too modest. But at the same time, if you are very comfortable in your body, then suddenly you can be slutty, you can be too much. People are staring at you, and you deserve things that happen to you that are despicable and horrible. Like, there's no winning for us. If you're a mom, you can't be sexy, but don't let yourself go because you have a husband, or you're this kind of person. You can't, as a woman, ever just feel comfortable in your skin. You cannot feel comfortable going to the grocery store. You cannot feel comfortable going out at night, wearing anything. We are constantly uncomfortable. I am constantly uncomfortable. I feel people looking at me. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter if my face is beat or not, I feel people around me. I am constantly aware of my surroundings, and concerned, because at any moment as a woman, if you are alone, then you are in danger. That is what we are conditioned to feel. If you are, I'm getting onto a different subject, but I'm saying, like, as women, we are constantly struggling with a lose-lose situation. And I know that men struggle with this sometimes too, but not to this ridiculous degree. And because of that, in addition to social anxiety, in addition to depression, in addition to a million other situations, we're sitting here blaming ourselves for things that are not our fault. We are holding on to things that are not our fault. Am I enough? Am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? Am I successful enough? Do I have enough money? Am I doing enough for my family? Like, all of these weights on our shoulders. And I want to tell you today, Motivational Monday, let them go. Let them go. We are not holding on to negativity. We're not holding on to grudges. We are not holding on to some weird weight that the world says we should hold on to. I am no longer holding on to what people think I should be doing as a woman, as a mom, as a person, as a Black woman. They expect the strength, you know? As a mom, they expect us to never have any imperfections. You are expected to do everything, every diaper change, every single event at school, every PTA meeting, every single thing. That movie Bad Moms was called Bad Moms. Like, if being a person means you're a bad mom. Like, if having flaws and being okay with that and living life without stressing so much means you're a bad mom or bad woman. And you're not. You're not. You are a person. And nobody is perfect. No man is perfect. No woman is perfect. No person is perfect. So we are letting go of all of these things. We are not remembering mistakes we've made from the past. We are growing from them. We are learning from them, and we're taking those lessons, and then we're letting go of the resentment. We are letting go of the event. You know, we are taking the lesson, we're letting go of the memory. That's what is happening. Because I don't have time to hold on to grudges and to hold on to these negative things in my heart. I want my heart to be open for positivity. I want my heart to be open for love. I want my heart to be open for my family. I want to be open to all things positive and great in my life so that I can grow and be the person I want to be. So I am challenging you today. I am motivating you today to do the same. Let go. Let go. It felt like the words were like stuck in my throat. But let go right now of all those things. If you have to write them out and set that list on fire, please be careful with fire. I'm not telling anybody to set anything on fire. Erase that from your memory also. But let it go. Let it go, people. Talk it out. Throw it out. Throw it away. Like, I guess that's the theme for this week. We are throwing it out. We're cutting it off. We're whatever. All these things, they're gone. They mean nothing to us. You mean nothing to me. You are not holding me back. These things are not happening for us. Okay? We are letting go of those moments that keep us up at night thinking we were wrong. Learn from them. Take the lesson. Let go of the negativity. That's what we're doing. All right, y'all. I hope you had a great Monday. I hope this really motivates you guys to push through this week and to let go of negative thoughts, negative things, let go of your past, and become the person you want to be. Thanks, guys. And as always, I love my Rocketeers. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great week.